I am so honored to have my dear friend Evelyn Huynh join us today to share her manifestation and life transformation journey. Evelyn is a spiritual evolution coach, and she's currently living nomadically, going from adventure to adventure, really living up her life. She started a TikTok back in December and has manifested over 100,000 followers and is a multiple six-figure earner. She did not always have a life that looked like this, so here is some of Evelyn's story.
Hey guys, it's Annie and I have a very special guest here today, Evelyn Huynh, Evolve with Evelyn. Say hello to the people.
Hi! Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited for Evelyn to share her story today because I know you guys love hearing other people's transformations. Like, I feel like that's why you guys like me. You saw my life transform, and Evelyn has like a massive life transformation through energy, through healing, through manifestation, through it all. Yeah, okay, so, you know, Annie's all about manifestation, and, you know, you guys are on here because maybe you've come across her videos and want to learn how law of attraction works or manifestation and want to hear about other success stories of how people have manifested their dream life. And sometimes I think we look at these videos or we see these topics and we're like, that could never be me. Like, I'm in such a shitty place in my life. Like, how could I ever get there? And I'm not gonna tell you the whole story because we could be here for hours, but just to kind of give you like some of the cliff notes, when I first started in anything, I mean, I struggled so much with mental health, bullying, suicidal ideation, depression, self-harm. You know, I'm first generation Asian Canadian. And basically what that means is that my parents and family came to North America from communist Vietnam. And so for those, if you're someone who resonates with that, like, let us know in the comments, because it's a whole other level of adversity and challenges that you experience growing up as a child. You know, I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood. And so, you know, I was always made fun of. I was never felt like I was ever good enough. My parents were extremely hard on me. They're your stereotypical Chinese, Vietnamese parents who, you know, if I got an A, like, why didn't you get an A+? I also come from family that was never emotionally, like, they weren't emotionally there. Like, we don't talk about emotions. Like, whenever I was sad or angry, I would get yelled at or I would get punished. And so I kind of learned from a really young age that it was very unsafe for me to express my emotion. And if you've seen any of Annie's videos, you know, manifestation and attracting your dream life is really based off frequency
and emotion.
Yeah. And so if you're constantly suppressing yourself and you're in a very like small vibration, it's so hard for you to attract anything in your life. And so that was when I really started struggling with substance abuse, specifically cannabis usage. I struggled with I had abandonment issues, like deep abandonment issues, abandonment wounds. So I would throw myself at almost like any guy who I felt like kind of relatively wanted me, and that was, and oftentimes I attracted very toxic men into my life and made me feel even more worthless and more like I wasn't enough. And mind you, this whole time, because I came from, my parents didn't have anything, you know, my aunts and my parents came to Canada with literally like not much money, and so I didn't grow up wealthy at all. I don't come from generational wealth, so I grew up eating like ramen or frozen meals or anything that was like cheap at the grocery store, and so I gained a lot of weight fast, and also emotional eating and just childhood trauma. And so I struggled a lot with my weight. I struggled a lot with body dysmorphia and body image disorder, and I feel like the whole like teenage, high school years were extremely rough, and it kind of got to the point where like I basically like was like I don't want to do this anymore. And again, I manifested that. It's crazy to think back to your past and you're like, I manifested that because I kept thinking my life was so shitty. I kept thinking I was worthless. I kept thinking like I wasn't enough. I kept thinking like life sucks, and life did suck. It was like every thought that I had manifested until I just decided, like, obviously it wasn't like just decided, there was a couple things that led up to that, you know, really realizing that family was really important to me, realizing that, you know, high school was not the be-all end-all, that there was life outside of high school. So if you're in high school right now, or if you have kids who are in high school, like, this is a really pivotal time for you to like start learning how to get in tune with yourself. And just know that there is life outside of high school. And so I actually got a gym membership because I just wanted to feel better in my body. So my parents got me a gym membership, and actually I have a video right here that shows you, you know, kind of how I lost my initial like 80 pounds in my weight loss transformation, which is kind of what started everything. And I developed this love for fitness. Fitness absolutely saved my life. It helped me understand what confidence truly is. It helped me become more resilient in all areas of my life. And I started bringing my friends to the gym, and they started progressing, and that was when I was like, this is what I want to do. So I went from literally not wanting to live anymore to feeling like I had some sort of a purpose. And it's funny because oftentimes our purpose is very directly linked to the things that we struggle with most. And so after that was kind of when I decided to become a personal trainer, and I became an online fitness coach. And then from there, fast forward, everyone was like, how did you build your business? How did you help people do this? And then that's when I kind of got into business coaching, was helping people make lots of money in their business. And fast forward, I wasn't excited about that anymore. You know, when it comes to manifesting your dream body or manifesting your dream life, it also deals with, it goes hand in hand with the belief systems that you have. So if you don't actually believe that you're worthy of being fit or worthy of having lots of money, you can gain it because you go into an X program and then you lose it all. So this happened to me, you know, I would lose the weight, gain the weight. And I saw this happen with clients. I saw this happen with my friends. And I was like, there's something here. Like, life can't just be us taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Like, let us know if that's something that you struggle with. Like, I hear this so many times with clients where it's like, I feel like I'm trekking forward and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. And that's when I was like, there's something here. And then that's when I started learning and diving into inner child and generational trauma healing, and realized that at the core of all of our limiting beliefs, the things that we don't believe that we're worthy of, or things that hold us back from manifesting the things that we're truly like able to manifest in our life, is inner child and generational trauma. The wounds that have carried with us from generations and from our childhood. And then that's kind of fast forward to where I am now. I have literally manifested my dream life, not even realizing that I did. And it was a direct result of healing, getting in tune with my emotions, mastering my emotions. I moved from Canada to Los Angeles all by myself with no help back in 2018. And I moved back here again. And, you know, some standards for me is like, I manifested my dream dog, and I told myself, if I'm gonna be doing this, like, I'm not gonna settle for anything less than what I desire and what I want. And so we've basically flown first class the last couple of years.
And that's
like,
not what your family did before then, right?
No, my family, it was like not even in the realm of possibilities. It was not in the realm of reality. And I just knew, like, if I'm adopting this dog, I want to give this dog everything that it deserves. Like, being comfortable when we travel, because I travel a lot for work. We travel a lot on vacations and trips and stuff. And so, like, if I can do it, like, you can too. And I feel like sometimes we hear people say that, but there's almost this disconnect. But, like, trust me, my parents came from nothing. I came from almost nothing. And if I could get from that place to where I am now, like, there's really nothing stopping you from getting to that place and manifesting the things that you truly want and desire.
It's so mind-blowing because I know you now. I didn't know you then, but to hear your story of, like, depression, body dysmorphia, years of substance abuse to who you are now, you should see this girl. Actually, you should just go follow her because she's always doing, like, master classes and even free trainings and everything. But people love her. She just did a training in my membership, and I've gotten so much back from, like, oh my gosh, Evelyn blew my mind. Like, I had this massive shift, massive realization. Things feel different just from one time of, like, being in your presence through a video call. So this girl's powerful. And not to mention, she's a freaking TikTok star and a multi-6-figure earner. Like, she could talk herself up more. So I feel like I need to do so because you're really impressive to go through that. It's insane
Thank you.
to watch. And the manifestation piece too, going back to the TikTok thing, because a lot of people in business, in life, you know, that's that's just a part of business now, like having a following, right? You acted as if until you had a following, right?
Yeah.
Because before you had this massive thing, TikTok and whatnot, I would be around her. She's constantly filming. You're showing up as if you have 1 million people watching you.
That's true.
And
I
look,
never thought about it like that.
that's manifestation. You were showing up in the energy because some people are like, I need the eyes on me to feel confident, like to feel worthy. You were just in the energy already.
This girl. This is why you need her in your life. Yeah, I actually didn't even realize. I mean, I knew that I wanted to gain exposure and to share my work and my gifts with the masses, but honestly, I didn't even think about being viral on TikTok, because I was like TikTok, like it's for the younger generation.
Yeah.
And then I posted one video not thinking anything of it. I mean, I had 7 followers when I posted this one video, which was actually about emotional freedom techniques, which is in line with the work that I do with my clients. And then that video, like overnight, I got 8,000 followers. And then within a week, it was like 20K. And then within a month, it was like 60K. It was like from this one video. And I was like, what the F is going on? And, you know, looking back, like I did manifest that. I manifested. And here's the thing about manifestation that I know Annie talks to you guys about, is that when we try to have so much control over how it needs to be or what it needs to look like, that control is not gonna get us anywhere, right? Like when you think about,
like
the universe, God, Buddha trying to give you a present, like they don't wanna be told how you're gonna get it. So I just remember being like, I just want to go viral somewhere. I want to get my work out there. I want people to see it and hear it and feel it and transform. I just never thought that it would be firstly through TikTok, because I thought in my mind it would be on Instagram or YouTube. So if you're trying to manifest your dream life, stop focusing on how you should be getting there. Just get clear on what it feels like to get there. Because I know that I felt like, like having these people and getting all these DMs about me changing their life through these pieces of content, like that is what I want. And that's exactly what I got. I just didn't think that it was gonna be through the method that it came through or in the time that it did. Because we all often think like, oh, I need to manifest a dream partner by like 25 or by 30. And it's like, what happens if they want to give it to you like a lot earlier than that, and you're so fixated on it having to be at that
you're
time?
blocking, yeah. So basically, quantum manifestation over here. And I just put videos out about this by letting go, not being so controlling. So that went perfectly with the messaging. Know what you want, show up as if you're already living that life. Like I said, you're showing up and creating and showing up confidently. Before it's there, and that's when it comes to you. Yeah. Speaking of, don't you have like a confidence class thing coming up?
Like I struggle so much with my confidence. I mean, coming from someone who struggled with body image disorder and body dysmorphia her entire life, and also not being in tune with your emotions, like honestly, if you want to manifest your dream life and actually have it sustained, like not just like manifest it and then all of a sudden it's gone and get taken away from you, healing is so important. Like working with life coaches like Annie or I, like we do very, very different, similar, but yet very, very different things. And, you know, having someone who's there to help you heal and work through the blocks that are holding you back will make it a lot easier and quicker for you to actually manifest the things that you desire. So communication has actually been a large piece of that, because so many of us struggle to communicate with ourselves, let alone with the people around us. You know, you see miscommunication everywhere, right? You see it with your family, your partners, your employee, your employers, your clients, on sales calls, your audience. And whenever we have miscommunication, tension builds, there's negative emotions attached, people get angry, sad, frustrated, and then we start deflecting and we start blaming. And then next thing you know, it's just all these problems arise. And so this it's not a masterclass, it's actually a 2-week group program. The reason why I created it is because I just see a world where we all communicate a lot better with ourselves. Because when we can communicate with ourselves, listen to our own needs, respond based off our needs, and then communicate with love with the people around us, you'll just see so much more problems being alleviated or prevented, and people can just continue moving forward towards their goals or resolutions, you know, happier relationships, better communication with like the people around you. You're raising your vibration, your vibration and energy is getting bigger, and you're opening yourself up to more love and receiving for your dream life. So we officially start on Thursday, July 15th. It's 2 weeks, and you can just head over to evolvewithevelyn.com/communicate with confidence, or you can just click the link in my bio in my Instagram, or I'm sure Annie will like put some sort of link.
Yeah.
You guys know where to find
You
things.
know how the internet works these days. Crazy kids.
Life is just so beautiful, and if you're in a place right now where it doesn't feel like it like that, just know that Annie and I have both not come from, you know, the most well-painted, smooth road. Like, we both have had our fair share. I mean, you know of Annie's story, and like, just anytime you hear stories like this, I just want to encourage you just to trust that, dang, if they can do it, like, I can do it too.
That's how I changed. I saw people and their growth and successes and their stories, and I thought, like, why not me? Instead of like, why not me? It's like, why not me? You know?
Yeah. I'm actually really curious, like, what are you wanting to call into your dream life in this season? Like, let us know down in the comments. Like, what are you manifesting? What are you wanting? What are some of your biggest goals? Like, let us hold you accountable to this.
And
So-
claim it. Claim it.
Yes!
Woo!
Claim it.
Yay. And also, again, Queen of TikTok, she has Instagram. You also have a YouTube channel, so go check out Evelyn's YouTube channel.
It's a wee little baby channel compared to Annie's.
But after your TikTok blow up, it's bound to happen everywhere. Well, any last words for the people?
No, just that you're worthy, you're enough, and that you deserve everything that the world has to offer. You just gotta believe it first. And so, I love you, we love you, and thank you so much for watching and having me on.
Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and I might just have Evelyn back. But with that being said, again, thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon with a new video. Bye, guys!